sucks that the last thing is fucking all this shit. Let's clear this off. All right. Now I'm trying to call YEA. Y'all can tweet YEA. Let me get my headphones. Yeah, let me get my headphones. Yo, let me get my headphones right quick. What up, YEA?
Why do I see Mark Henry's back covering all of these people? Oh my! Anytime we do a show, Peyton Manning is going off. Good God, Demetrius Thomas is just.
You mean Demarius?
Him too. Demetrius Thomas. He ain't had to do that young man like that. He ain't had to do. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, he got the gimpy leg. Either he tired or he got a little bad leg there. Yep. They was down 14 and now they about to take the lead. Peyton Manning just no-sold their lead and their defense.
How'd the Colts do?
They won, but they look fucking horrible.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I see the back. I see Mark Henry's back on your photo there.
His back is out of control.
You just like, does he really need to cover 3 fat dudes though?
Yes.
Yeah. And he put the arms out just to make sure that he had extra girth.
Yeah, he was completely out of line.
Is that Raw or Survivor Series? I can't really. Yeah, it has to be Survivor Series.
Survivor Series.
I was looking at the lights up at the top and I couldn't tell. All right. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Oh, we've been live for about 3.5 minutes.
Oh, but we haven't even been in the call for 3.5 minutes.
You're right.
So you just started the stream and said, all right, I'll call them in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, let me go on ahead.
So this is episode 21, aka yeah.
Title.
Huh?
That's the perfect title. It says absolutely nothing about wrestling.
That's the title. The title of the show is yeah.
So you just fit in as many of them as you could.
Until it told me no more.
Okay, cool.
What a throw.
All right, Peyton Manning just threw another. Yeah. Every time we're doing a show, Peyton Manning is playing. I don't know if you've noticed that, but Peyton Manning is always on.
I think
even if he's playing the early game, if we're doing a show, he's doing a doubleheader.
Uh-oh. Peyton
Manning is on.
He's been in prime time for like 3 straight weeks, so.
Yeah.
It's getting over, Wise. I told you it would.
It's so random when he does it.
I told you it would get over. And look at that. Survivor Series, the whole crowd was yeah.
Yo, It's just it's hilarious because it's just so fucking random.
I just like. Do you see?
And he does it for no reason.
Did you see how he looked at the crowd? Like, do you see how he looks at the crowd? It's hilarious.
I can't tell you like the last time I've seen wrestling and paid attention to it.
Oh man, I think Survivor Series was the last time.
Smalls, we're gonna spend so little time talking wrestling today. I was so done with Raw after that Divas match. Yeah. I think the Divas won. It was at some point where I just said on Twitter, I said I'm done, and I just turned off. I literally turned my TV, then turned it off and went to sleep. I wanted to make sure they didn't get my rating. I didn't want to be one of the numbers, so I turned the channel and then turned it off and went to sleep. I don't know what match it was. I think it was a Divas match. I didn't even see Mark Henry and Big E. I didn't see it.
Why?
I didn't see it.
It was good.
I had no idea they had a match. I had no idea. I didn't see it. I like Raw they're really making me not want to be a wrestling fan. They're making me not want to be a wrestling fan. I don't understand. So, Smalls, how was your weekend?
Did you see?
Nope.
Did you see the Vikings Bears game?
I think something got no-sold on that one. Because I see the Bears were up the whole game, and then I checked about 20 minutes ago, and I saw that the Bears lost.
Wow. So I guess what happened is in overtime, the Vikings kicker made it, but there was a face masking penalty. Then he missed it on the retry, and then Julius Peppers got in that man's grill. And then when the Bears chanced to win the game, the dude shanked it, and then the guy got another shot, and the Vikings win.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah.
So the Bears fans were pretty upset.
Can you imagine Luke Harper on a Patterson public transport system?
What, just riding the bus?
Imagine Luke Harper in New Jersey. He is from New York, of all places. But imagine him on the New Jersey Transit. Would he get no-sold?
I could completely see him uppercutting the girl if he was the bus driver.
Yeah. No big boots, though?
Like, she keeps getting in his face, and he's just like, yeah. And she just keeps getting in his face, and he gets tired of saying, yeah, and then gives her the uppercut. I can see that happening.
Not even the clothesline? Not even like the spinning clothesline?
Gives her the clothesline off the bus. and then everybody just makes memes and vines of it, of her flying into orbit.
I wish the Wyatt family would abduct the Total Divas.
Yeah. I heard there was an abduction. I heard they took Daniel Bryan somewhere.
What happened to E. Marie was like, hey, I'm the star of Total Divas, and you just see Luke Harper behind her. Like she just freezes and looks, and the camera just pans to Luke Harper. Yeah,
well, it's funny. What's funny is, and I don't know how I saw this, but I did see it. It seems like that's what they're doing with Rowan. Remember when they had Michael Strahan in the back, and then Rowan showed up behind him with the mask on, just for no reason.
Yeah.
So there you go. You get him to do that to Eva Marie, and then like out of nowhere you just hear yeah. But you don't see Luke Harper anywhere. Lights go out, and about 4 months go by, but you just notice you haven't heard of Eva Marie. Like you don't notice it for a good 4 months that she's been gone.
I think she's so bad people would actually notice.
You think people would notice that she's not there?
I think people would notice she's not there because that's how bad she is. She's that bad. Like, it's noticeable how bad. She's so bad, you notice how bad she is. That's missing. Has anybody noticed that Sheamus has been off of TV for 6 months?
Nope.
Nobody's noticed?
Well, now, since they're starting to shove his pictures and shit down our throats.
Mm-hmm.
But before they were doing that?
Don't forget about Sheamus, guys. We already did.
I mean, I completely forgot that he ever even wrestled in WWE. I forgot he existed. I forgot his existence. Now, if only they could do that with Cena, we might be on to something. That way, when he does come back, people be like, oh, shit, oh, yeah, Cena. And he might give a fuck for a second.
No, even when he's gone, he's getting 15-minute promos about himself.
Yeah, that's why I say if they would do the same thing that with Cena as they doing with Sheamus, or did with Sheamus, which is absolutely nothing, then we would be on to something.
Yeah.
But nope.
No.
Speaking of John Cena, what's going on Total Divas these days? I haven't seen the season yet.
I didn't see last week's, and I haven't seen tonight's yet, so I don't even know anymore. I guess tonight Daniel Bryan asked Brie Bella to marry him.
All right, fuck that. So what happened? Like, did they show their SummerSlam stuff? Because I seriously haven't seen anything.
They only showed a very, very little of it. Like, literally very, very little of it. Like, it was strategically cut. Let's just leave it at that.
The way they were advertising it made it seem as though it was going to be like a lot of it in there.
No, it was cut the way it was
backstage talk or whatever.
They cut a lot of it.
So it was one of those. All right, I see what you did there. Trying to give us.
Well, considering we were at SummerSlam Access,
right?
The Bella Twins were not popular.
They had a decent line,
but they showed up like 3 fucking days.
Yeah, they were there every day. They were there every day.
The WWE made sure they had like at least 3 signings, whether it was 2 in one day or
Yeah,
they made sure they had 3
slots.
slots.
They were there more than we were there.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they were.
They were there more than we were there.
They were there. They were working hard, man.
And did they have a match or did they just show up? No, they did. One of them had a match.
Yeah,
Brie had a match.
Yeah, and Eva Marie was in a match.
Yeah, they were in that same match together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was Natalia and the other girl, Marina Manu, and Brie and Eve,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
No, Eve retired.
Oh, so it's like she's not even going to make any appearances or anything?
No, I think it was Natalia and Brie Bella.
Oh, it was Natalia. All right. So, no, wasn't Eve in the match? Eva. Why the fuck do I keep saying Eve?
Eva.
Wasn't she in the match?
It was Eva and somebody. Eva and Brie Bella versus
Natalia.
Maria Menounos and Natalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about that match again.
Yeah.
So, let's start off the show. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to have to pay tribute to the Mad Dog. Mad Dog died.
Hey, all right. Guess I'm sorry to hear that. I know who the hell he was until everybody started talking about him this week.
And then,
I don't even remember the thing with him and Diesel taking off his leg and all of that shit. I don't even remember that. Maybe let me go look at a picture. Maybe I'll be like, oh, this guy. Let's see if that works.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna see. Let me see. Well, all right. So it's Mad Dog. Why did Mad Dog and Beans come up? The hell? Mad Dog, Vachon, and that's Luna Vachon. Ugh. Actually, that is familiar. I think I know that face. I know that face. But that's about all I know about him. So yeah, cool.
And
what else?
then rest in peace to Paul Walker. The Fast and the Furious. He died in a crazy ass car accident last night.
He's another one I'll have to Google.
When you see him, you'll know him.
I couldn't get past Fast and Furious like part 2. Like, because I knew that they was just going to start making 1,000 of them. So I just said, all right, I'm going to stop.
But The Rock is in him now.
I didn't see any of them with The Rock.
If The Rock is in it, it's automatically you have to watch. Because The Rock makes everything better.
It's automatic box office?
Yeah, The Rock is automatic box office. The Rock is that guy that you throw into a series that needs a little reviving. That's the guy. That's The Rock's role. The Rock just comes into sequels.
This was the main guy.
Exactly.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, he died in a car accident. He died like 20 minutes away from me. He died in Valencia.
Oh, man. That's the main guy.
Yeah, so they're going to have to rewrite the 7th one.
Oh, they already had it planned?
It was already like halfway filmed.
Ooh.
So now they got to rewrite everything. They got to rewrite the ending.
Oh, he was the guy.
He was the guy.
Just the guy.
He was the guy.
Now I feel bad because I at least know who he is. Not by name, but now I know who he is.
Yeah, so he but if I said Vin Diesel, you know who Vin Diesel is, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think The Rock, we have not talked about wrestling at all for 13 minutes, but The Rock, I think I'm just a fan of The Rock. The Rock is the guy, first. He's the sequel guy. You throw him in any sequel to make it awesome. He instantly adds another 20 million to it. Easily. He should be a talk show host. I think imagine The Rock hosting The Price is Right.
He can do it. He can do it.
He can do it.
He got the fake smile. He can do it. The smile sells it. The Rock can do it.
The Rock revives any show. The Price is Right would be the #1 scene in the mornings by far.
Hold on, you said something about Cena?
No, I said it would be seen.
Oh.
John Cena hosted Sports Nation, and I couldn't get past 2 minutes of it.
You know what? I saw people sending me tweets of the videos of him teaching people how to sell.
Yeah, how to flop.
Yeah, Yeah. The overselling in that shit was hilarious. There was some serious overselling in that one.
What happens if The Rock was the host of... What's a really bad show?
Smalls, you know what time it is now? It's time for us to book The Rock in horrible shows. It's time for us to find shows to book The Rock in. What are we going to book The Rock?
Before I do this, can I just make a call to Rob Van Dam first?
Oh hell.
I need to make a call. But let me rattle off some. Let me see if there's any Q&A because I know you asked about that.
Yes.
Could you go off on a tangent about the new Chris Benoit movie?
There's a Chris Benoit movie?
Yeah.
Shows that I've been out of the loop. What the hell is this about?
It's called Crossface, the story of Chris Benoit.
Like, is this legit?
Oh, it's a real movie. Liev Schreiber is playing Chris Benoit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to see this.
Let me see if we can pull up a picture of Liev Schreiber.
Will there be like will they do it like the wrestlers? Going to be real matches in it? Well, not real matches, but they're going to.
I honestly, I don't know what they're going to do because they don't have WWE's blessing.
I don't think they need it.
To reenact a match.
If they don't use any WWE, like the same way that they did with the wrestler, they didn't use any type of company.
Yeah, but Chris Benoit was a guy.
No, yeah, he's the guy, but you know like where he's been. But if you just don't mention it and just put him in a ring, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they own his likenesses.
Well, they don't own his likenesses.
They're good to go. They could use it.
But like, if they wanted to tell a story, how the hell are they going to tell the story?
Just leave out the company name.
Hey, we're here at World Entertainment, and
think about it. All right, you seen The Wrestler, right?
Yeah.
You can't tell me a single one of the places where they wrestle.
Yeah, but that's different. That's not an actual person.
But they could do it like that. If they want to stay away from the whole, because WWE ain't gonna sign off on that shit, so just do it without mentioning them.
You can use Eddie Guerrero. I don't know who you can use.
That is where the problem lies. Who was he up against? Or maybe they'll show like his. Wow. Can't even do WCW.
Yeah, you can't. You can't do anything.
He wasn't in. Was he even in EC? I think he was in EC.
Yeah, but WWE owns that.
You right? Yep. Damn. So you can't use none of those talents.
It's gonna be interesting. I put a picture up on the
I
screen.
do Chris Benoit and New Jack.
Yeah, right.
Let's get that New Jack guy. I hear he's in need of some money.
Yeah, I heard he was doing some extra work in LA.
Was it security or something?
No, like a background actor.
Fucking New Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
If you look at the screen right now, Wise, you can see Liev Schreiber. He is the.
He looks like fucking Bobby Roode a little bit there.
A little? Okay. I see that. Bobby Roode plays Chris Benoit.
Like everybody looks like Bobby Roode right now.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode.
Yeah, that's the guy who played Sabretooth in Wolverine Origins.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to play Chris Benoit.
Based on true events.
Based on true events.
So I'm guessing, here's what I think they're going to do. I think they might not even use Chris Benoit's name in the movie.
How? It's used the story of Chris Benoit.
Because easy. It's the story. It's like, I think that they're going to be doing everything based off of him and based off of the events.
Do you think Triple H would sign off on letting the WrestleMania 20 match happen in that movie? Chris Benoit's not gonna tap me out in a movie.
Ooh, that's
Chris Benoit tapped him out.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's because that was the most memorable.
That was his moment. Yeah. That was his WrestleMania moment. It was 20.
And you know what? They might actually cut the movie there. They might actually cut. Like, I can't see them going into the whole, death and all.
I think this movie will get dark. Honestly.
Think so?
I think so.
Well, let's study this picture a little bit here. It is a dark picture.
It's very dark.
Got his head down in the corner. So, I'm trying to see what they're trying to symbolize here.
That he's down. Is
that a defeated wrestler? Is that the struggle? Like, what exactly are they trying to do with this picture is the question.
Right.
That's the So, I guess we got to wait. When was this announced?
Recently.
Okay, so they still got a lot of time, right?
Yeah, this movie ain't coming out for a while.
Yeah, I want to do some reading up on this one. I'm really interested in what they're gonna do here because nobody's gonna fucking touch the Chris Benoit story. So this right here, oh my God, Peyton's about to score again. This guy just gives no fucks about the lead that these guys built on him. He doesn't care. He's about to go up 14 on them. All right, so
So apparently in the story, from what I read, Eddie Guerrero, Triple H, and Kurt Angle will be shown in the movie. Not the actual guys. I don't think they're going to show. They're going to have to find
like people that
look like them.
It's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to get
controversial biographical thriller that covers the shocking 2007 double murder, and then will feature Kurt Angle, Triple H.
So I guess they are.
They're gonna cover the whole.
Oh shit!
It's gonna feature Triple H and Eddie Guerrero. Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Eddie Guerrero.
And they're going all the way.
They're gonna have them. They're gonna do the match.
They're going all the way with it. Wow!
I gotta see it.
I want to know who okayed this in WWE. Shoot, they don't even.
It's not even a WWE film, though.
Yeah, I know, but I think that to get people to act out someone else that's in the company, especially Triple H himself, if you want to act out Triple H, I think you got to get him to, sign off on that.
It's gonna be hard because I don't see the WWE signing off on
anything.
Them renting the Garden and reenacting WrestleMania 20. Do you know what I mean? I just don't see a company. I don't see WWE giving them the sign off.
They're not going to put it in the Garden or nothing like that.
I'm saying, like, if they're going to redo WrestleMania 20, they're obviously going to just remake the Garden on a soundstage.
Yeah, and everything's going to be real close and impactful. Like all of the
the camera will be straight in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe the WWE is starting to. Maybe the WWE will slowly.
Maybe they think there's money in this.
There's clearly money in this. If the Weinstein brothers,
because nobody else is going to touch it.
No.
So this might be their one shot to, maybe they drew up some contracts and they said, "Hey, we'll pay you whatever. We just need you to okay this."
Did you see that Chris Benoit's son is training now and wants to be in WWE?
Oh, Chris Benoit had another son somewhere?
Yeah, David.
Huh. How old is he?
I don't know. He's training with Davey Boy Smith.
Davey Boy Smith.
Uh-huh.
Isn't he dead?
I'm sorry, his son.
Harry,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really fucking interested in this movie.
I wonder, because if this guy's a fucking animal, I think they'll just find an excuse not to sign him.
Yeah, that's why I'm just blowing past it and no selling it. They're not going to bring him in.
No.
And we could say, what if he's really fucking good? Well, there's a lot of really fucking good people that they just won't even give a second look to. So, yeah, they'll pass up on somebody good.
It won't be Triple H, it'll be Triple R.
Thor.
Triple H will be played by, that's actually, Chris Hemsworth can actually play Triple H. I just don't see it. I don't see the way the movie should be made, it won't be made.
No. I'm just curious. I'm really fucking curious. And if this comes out in theaters, I would actually go. I haven't been to the theater in a long time. I'll actually go.
Imagine if they released it at WrestleMania weekend. Well, we're going to the movie theater Friday.
That'd be fun. That would be all kinds of wrong. That'd be all kinds of wrong. CJ Spiller went off today.
Yeah, he nutted on the Falcons. He nutted on the Falcons today. He just busted his nuts on the Falcons.
Just jizzed all over them, all stupid.
So, Wiza, your hot topic for the next about 5 to 7 minutes. You're going to have to give a little description. Wiza, Jordan Grant wants to know, who are your top 5 draws in WWE today, and give a little description.
Give a little description.
Be like, why?
Smalls, you gotta try these.
Are you no-selling the draws right now?
No, real quick.
He's like, all right, I thought about it, and no. I'm not going to do that.
Seriously. No. I'm going to do that. But real quick, though, seriously. You gotta try these Hershey's Kisses candy canes.
I'm going to let you finish, but we got 145 watching and only 52 likes.
All right. All right, so now that we no sold that, sold it, and then we're gonna get back to selling these Hershey Kisses, and they're not a sponsor, but these Hershey Kisses, the candy cane flavor, bro, I can't stop eating these shits. Like, I've had about 5-pound bags over here, just for no reason. I can't stop eating them. They're addictions.
All right, I'll be right back.
Try to buy a bag, and you're gonna you're just gonna keep buying bags. You're just gonna keep buying more bags. And they're seasonal. That's the part that kills. The candy is seasonal.
Peyton Manning's at the 1 yard line, by the way.
They just fucking scored again?
Yeah, they're pooping. The Chiefs are dying.
This is just childish.
All right, top 5 draws in WWE. Go. I'll be right back.
All right. Damn it. I hate it when Smalls does that. Leaves me alone with the subject. Top 5 draws. All right. Cena is clearly number 1. Punk 2, and I'll probably tell why in a second, but let me just get them out of the way. So we got Punk 2. I'm gonna say Bryan's the 3rd biggest draw. Next biggest draw. I would say, in all honesty, and they're kind of interchangeable right now, but I think that the Shield and then the Wyatts, I think, might be able to take out the Wyatts with someone, but I don't know who. Let me think. This is just off the top of my head, but who would people pay to see? Who do people pay to see? It's not many more than just them. Really isn't many more than them. Hold on, let me take a drink right quick, a little swig. Yeah, a little swig. Now, the reason I say Cena, of course, you know, I'm not sure. I don't really care for Cena. I don't like the guy, but he's a draw. You know, there's no way to get around it. Hold up. I'm uploading the video right now. So let's see. Promo, range, quit, career day. There we go. Yeah, one thing we can't deny is that he can draw. You know, WWE's biggest demographic is I want to say children 14 and under. Hell, you can even go that their biggest demographic of watchers might be anywhere between 8 to 12. That's pretty much what they've dumbed themselves down to. And I don't mean dumb like as in stupid. I mean like they've just brought down the quality of their product just that low. And that's what they cater to. And since Cena is the one that caters to that audience, and that being their biggest demographic, their biggest audience, that's what draws, you know. But I can say that being at a couple of live shows like main event, what am I saying? WrestleMania and SummerSlam more than WrestleMania, the Cena stuff wasn't as big. WrestleMania was a completely different topic. It was a lot of Cena shit. I hear it at your back, Smalls.
What happened?
I'm explaining why Cena's my number 1.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 biggest draw. And I was saying how the demographic is what makes him number 1. And how WWE caters to a younger audience. Right. And I also think that the biggest viewing demographic is between the ages of 8 to 12. What do you think about that?
I'd say that's about right. I mean, the paying crowd is that. Because the parents are paying for all that.
Right. So, and a lot of them want to see Cena. And I said my number 2 was CM Punk. Number 3, Daniel Bryan. Number 4, I think I might put the Shield there. And number 5, I'm kind of on the fence with the Wyatts, as in drawing ability.
You think that those guys are bigger draws than Randy Orton?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, Orton has like just this small cult little following, but it's not as big as these guys. Like, let's think back to SummerSlam. Wasn't really that many people, you know, like just, oh my God, I'm here to see Orton. I want to see Orton. You know, Orton shirts, Orton this, Orton that.
There wasn't a lot of Orton gear. I didn't see a lot of Orton gear.
They just had the Viper shirts.
I didn't see people wearing them, though, is what I'm saying.
No. And the only Orton fans that I remember was the one that you interviewed that had the tag team championship belts, shirts on.
Oh, that's right.
That was the only Orton fans that we ran into.
Yeah.
That's when the Shield was, still.
Man, okay, we were both blessed and lucky enough to go to WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and the Shield went from normal to VIP in less than 2 months. Like, what is it? 3 months?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They were like, nope. And Mark Henry was VIP. So I mean, that's crazy.
But those are my 5. And all right, so yeah, I get why I say Cena's the biggest draw. CM Punk, he still is. Shoot, if you take away the demographic of kids, CM Punk is the biggest draw, period. And it's just that he's pretty much pop culture. He is.
Kids like him though. Kids like him.
Kids like him. And if his image was different, then it would be overwhelmingly CM Punk.
Yeah.
I could see parents trying to tell their kids to not look at CM Punk as what you would want to follow. I could see that.
Right.
And that would hurt his drawing ability a little bit.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people like him because he's real.
Yeah, and that's
a real person.
That's why, like, his demographic would be anywhere between 15 and just up.
Even younger than that. I know kids who are super young that like him.
Yeah, they're like him, but the teenagers are the ones that they start understanding him. The kids like him probably because everybody else like him.
Right.
They don't really get it, and I wish that they would push his straight edge thing again some more. They don't even mention it at all. And that was a pretty good thing to sell with him as being a face, the whole straight edge thing. So yeah, he's just a fucking popular dude. He's extra cool. Now Daniel Bryan, he's on fire right now.
The kids love him and the adults love him.
Everybody loves Bryan.
Everybody loves Bryan. Except Family Guy.
Oh shit. Why wouldn't I put him as number 1 or number 2? Is because he has to sustain it. He's just now catching fire.
I think no, he hasn't not just been catching fire. He's finally getting pushed the way he should be.
I'm talking about fire. Like right now he is on fire. Like he was always good. Yeah, we can't take any of that away from him. But they weren't pushing him to where he would be able to. They had to put him in position to catch that fire. And they put him in position, I think it was by mistake. I think that they put him in position by mistake. I don't even think they meant to do it. But they did it, and now I think that they're honestly trying to bury it. I really think they're trying to bury it.
Yeah.
Because they're just putting him in all the worst positions.
Now he's like mugged by the, let's talk about Raw.
Okay.
Monday Night Raw happened.
Which I did.
And if you guys are listening on TV tracks, be warned, shit gets crazy on here. We just start talking about everything because it doesn't make sense half the time because that's Monday Night Raw in a nutshell because the writers are out of control. Not out of control. I mean, they're getting changed up on apparently according to like Meltzer and stuff. They're getting fucking curveballed every fucking day.
I don't understand why they write such bad stuff.
Well, like, how would you write if somebody's like, okay, I need you to plan for a year, and then every other day, like, hey, I need you to change that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. Like,
but like, how does the shit that ends up on TV end up on TV?
Okay, let's just say this, Wise.
Who signed off on this shit?
Okay, Wise. Let me. If I came up to you and I said, Wise, listen, Vince wants a storyline from now until end of the Survivor Series. No, from now till TLC. Big Show and Orton. I need you to book a Survivor Series match with them and a TLC match with them. And I want the TLC match to be a tables match.
First thing, I would try my damnedest to convince Vince that Big Show shouldn't be anywhere near this shit.
No, sorry, we're going big this time. I tried small, I'm going big. Goddammit.
Then I need to understand. I need to see his vision. I got to see his vision.
The people want size. Damn it, the people want size.
I need to act on his vision. Because if he gives me a vision, because just by listening to it, it's the dumbest shit you ever fucking hear. But if you can tell me your vision, I can get you there easily. But I'm pretty sure that there's no vision, and that's what the problem is. All right, sure, you will want me to tell you how we get Big Show and Orton these consecutive pay-per-views and how will we line it up? I can't because it's stupid and it's bad for business. But if there's a vision there, I can argue what the vision is. I can argue that. I can tell them whether or not that makes sense. And that's probably what the problem is. Everybody that worked with Vince in the past always said that Vince liked being debated.
Right.
He didn't like yes men. And it just seems like that's what's going on here. Is that Vince just comes up with an idea that he thinks is funny. Or maybe somebody just thinks it's funny and they say, hey, maybe Vince might get a kick out of this. Let's tell him. And yeah, it's pretty funny. Let's do it. And they fucking just go with it. And the quality of the show just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's just been consistently going down since SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Where SummerSlam just put everything on a pedestal where it's like, you can't possibly fuck up any of it. Like, it was several storylines that they could have built.
We were talking about it in the car. We were just like, man, there was so much shit.
Yeah, we had a shit ton of fucking storylines built up just driving back to the airport.
Right.
And none of the shit happened. Think about SummerSlam. What from SummerSlam happened that's going on today?
Let's see. Mark, RVD is nowhere to be found. Sandow and Cody are completely different continents right now. Kane is corporate. Bray Wyatt is with fighting the Daniel Bryan now. Ryback pouring soup is now Ryback getting pinned.
Caitlyn can't be found. Ziggler's a piece of shit.
Yeah, Big E's the IC champion though.
Yeah, but they have nothing to do with one another. Him, Ziggler, Caitlyn, AJ. But nothing was built from SummerSlam.
You're right.
They took nothing from SummerSlam. Nothing.
Yeah.
And that was their best pay-per-view of the year.
Right.
That was their best pay-per-view in a long time.
Yeah.
And they didn't capitalize on it. So the thing is, people, whoever it is that's coming up with this end thing, this thing that they want to see in the end, whoever's coming up with that, they need to be argued. They just have to be argued. I swear, I wish I just knew what the hell happened back there so that I just need to see the person that just stands up and says, no. I don't think anybody does it. I don't know. Or maybe they do, and then maybe that's why we keep hearing about people getting fired from creative.
Yeah.
Because they say no. Like, the last time we got a good show was SummerSlam. And what do we hear about after SummerSlam? Writers getting fired. Ain't that something? Writers got fired, and now the show sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what it seems like they're trying to be something different because you got to remember their TV contract's up. Their TV contract is going to be up very soon, and they're going to renegotiate.
Say no to WWE.
Huh?
Who's going to say no to WWE?
Well, obviously they're going to probably ask for more money, but it seems like they're just trying to do a lot of shit now, and they thought, Orton Cena, so we need to put Orton and Cena together because they were our biggest draws back in 2009. So we need to get those ratings again before we sign this paperwork.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Orton and Cena right now. That's the problem.
Nobody cares about Orton in the Big Show. Cena made the match of Del Rio like.
I just need to understand why did they do that? What was there? What was? I need to understand. I just need to see the person's bright idea. I need to see what the point of that was. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Mm-hmm. What they could. I mean, they had Cena on a show.
Right.
If they really wanted a placeholder for Orton, put him in a Survivor Series match. Protect them.
What happens if they had a grand plan that involved Cena being healthy and they just scrapped everything in sight because Cena wasn't healthy? So
and that's what I was going to get at. Put Orton in the match, right? Survivor Series match. That makes maybe him and Roman Reigns like the survivors, right? Mm-hmm. And Cena comes down, maybe cuts a little promo about how he's hiding behind a shield and he didn't even defend his title. And
they should have done a Survivor Series as John Cena's team versus Randy Orton's team.
Now, the reason they won't do that is because they need one of the titles defended. They've been kind of riding that for a while.
Yeah.
Because they think that that's the bigger draw than the traditional Survivor Series pay-per-views. Like Survivors, it used to be Survivor Series pay-per-views used to be nothing but Survivor Series matches.
Right.
And they did away with that for obvious reasons now. Drop pass. So I figure that's why Cena comes out, cuts a promo talking about how he was afraid to even defend his title on one of the 4 great pay-per-views or whatever. If they don't want to admit that, they don't have to. And then that's how he just says WWE really only needs one champion, one that's going to never give up and always defend his title and take on whoever, as he did there at Survivor Series, and say, I'll put my title up against yours. We'll work out the kinks later. Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen. And, boom, there you go. You saved that debacle of having Randy Orton and Big Show at Survivor Series, and then you can still set up John Cena and Randy Orton. You can still set it up. But what they fucking did, John Cena, Big Show shouldn't be nowhere near this. Nowhere near.
Now, do you think they panicked because Mark Henry tore his hamstring? Because Mark Henry and the Big Show were supposed to face the Shield.
Okay, I'm with that.
And then Henry tore his hamstring, and then there's the Big Show floating.
I don't even think Mark Henry should be near that title right now.
I think Mark Henry and Big E are going to feud.
Now, when he was like by himself and just being badass, yeah, you could put him in that picture.
Yeah.
But when they wanted to make him all smiley and all of that.
You see how much he smiles now?
It's out of control.
He's like dead ass, like gangster on the pins. And then when he gets up, he's smiling.
Like way too much cheese going on. Like he smiles like Paul Walker.
Oh.
I did that.
Too soon, man.
I gotta wait a few weeks.
At least.
Maybe about January.
Maybe.
I'll revisit that one in January.
Wait till the movie comes out.
I'll revisit it like maybe about 2 weeks after that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. Anyway.
The awkward silence conversation.
I think Mark Henry is going to take... not going to take the title. I think Mark Henry and Big E are going to feud.
All right, now why do you say this? Let's keep in mind I didn't see this match, by the way.
No, because it seems like that's what the road they're going to turn to. They got to turn Mark Henry heel.
Mark Henry's turning every other week.
He needs to show his back again.
His back is out of control.
I think, okay, this is what I would do with Mark Henry. We can completely no-sold Raw. Mark Henry...
What's wrong?
Well, Mark Henry needs a beanie.
His face is too big.
I think Mark Henry needs a beanie.
Mark Henry with a beanie?
Yes.
Let me go look at this picture.
I want that prison look.
So you want him to look like Adebisi, where he just wears the hat on the side of his head?
I don't care if it's a gray beanie from the dollar store.
Hold up. Smalls, have you seen Oz?
Okay, what's the who? Which character?
I gotta send you a picture of Adebisi.
Of who?
Adebisi.
How do you spell that?
I don't even know. This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Okay, I found it. Let me see this. Yeah.
Yo, look at Adebisi's hat. I'm gonna send you the one I found. I gotta send you the one I found.
Send me the one I found. Mark Henry's not gonna wear a beanie to his side. He needs to cover his head. I don't care if it's a gray one from the dollar store. I don't care if he starts wearing a gray sweatsuit. He needs to just rock some gangster shit.
Oh my god. I gotta send you this. This what I'm looking at is just too out of control.
You can't turn Big E heel.
Yo. How is that shit not falling? How is that hat not falling off his head? So are we gonna make Mark Henry Adebisi?
Not Adebisi.
Oh god. Oh god. Hold up. How did we get The Rock on The Price is Right? I just looked.
Because The Rock, we were supposed to find shows for The Rock to do.
That's all right. Oh my god, I got like 3 tears in my eyes right now. All right, so we got to put Mark Henry in a beanie.
Yes.
Let me take a look at your picture. Let's take a look so I can see how he look with the beanie. He could do it with the big beard.
Yeah.
With the big beard, I could do that. I could see that happening a little
He needs
bit.
more merch.
Yeah, man, it took them forever to get him one shirt. Jeez.
What happens if Mark Henry had a chain with his face on it, and they sold fake chains?
You put the Adam PC picture.
What if they did that?
Oh, like the Rick Ross chain.
Yeah.
That would sell.
Yes.
I think that would sell.
Mark Henry needs something. He's missing something.
I'm tweeting that to the Mark Henry.
You need one more accessory.
I'm tweeting that to the Mark Henry.
Are you tweeting the Added BC hat to Mark Henry?
No, I can't do that. I'm get threatened.
He might rip your skin off.
Damn. That sounds worse than ripping somebody's heads off. How you rip someone's skin off?
If you watch the interview,
With one hand, he just grabs your skin and just rips it smooth off your body.
well, that's what when he was on with Rosenberg. He's like, I'm gonna come and just rip you clean off. Just like, damn.
He said, "I'm gonna rip you clean off."
Yeah, I'm gonna rip your skin all the way off.
Damn.
Because that's how I am as a human being. I was like, man, this guy is a fucking beast.
Hold up. That's how I am as a human being?
Yes.
What the hell?
That's how he is as a human being.
Things that get said. All right. I'm actually tweeting at the Mark Henry right now.
At the Mark Henry. He needs an accessory. Either a chain or a beanie. I think a chain would actually be better.
Yeah, I'm with the chains.
Put Mark Henry.
You call it a medallion?
Something like that. He needs that.
Chain medallion. All right, here we go. Okay, just making sure. All right, now we tweeted that at the Mark Henry.
The Mark Henry.
We got Adebisi's hat.
Yes.
Oh God.
So back to Monday Night Raw. We had Dolph Ziggler and Damian Sandow have another match. Are these two guys who are basically in purgatory?
That was still in the beginning. I saw that.
All right, what'd you think?
I think that what they're doing with these, and I'm just talking about match quality here. I'm not talking about like why the fuck are they doing this with them, but just for what they actually are able to put on, I think that they did pretty well.
Right.
With these, it's a bit outlandish, but I think that they made it pretty entertaining. Now, commentary no sold it, crowd no sold it, but on TV it looked good. They're out there busting their ass.
Dolph Ziggler died on that trash can.
Oh yeah. Oh God. What was that? A spine buster or some shit? What the hell you hit him with? Where you just dropped him on the trash can? I forget.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a regular move. All right, so cool. You're welcome.
So that happened. I guess they're feuding. This is probably going to lead to a TLC pre-show match.
Are they going to use like fucking ball pins and fucking what are those things that you go? You know how you go to the little kids' parties and they got the ball pit?
Yeah.
That's what they're going to have their next match in.
Are they trying to bring back the hardcore 24/7 title?
Nope.
If that title's unified, what are they going to do?
I'm really interested in
maybe more tag team.
I'm really interested in what they're going to do with this.
They'll probably put more tag team matches on.
You know what I think they're going to do?
What?
Actually, I don't think they're going to do this, but it just randomly crossed my mind, and it would make sense. They just randomly make them a tag team.
Randomly make who a tag team?
Sandow and Ziggler. They
Why
do that.
Not?
Do that. Why the fuck not? Shit.
Why the fuck not?
Just have them do all of this shit against each other, and then they just realize, like, hey, we work pretty well. Yeah, let's be a tag team. Because that's shit that WWE does.
Heel or face?
Whatever the hell the real Americans are.
Okay, so heel but cheered.
There you go. There you go. That's all they can be.
We had Michael.
Will they do it? No.
Let's talk about Michael Strahan. He made an appearance. Titus O'Neil actually came out and it looked.
You know what? I think that's what made me turn off the TV.
After that segment.
When I seen the millions of dollar dance, I said I can't take this anymore. I need to die.
I guess the WWE doesn't care enough about the Miz to realize he had a movie coming out, so they turned him heel when his.
They're not pitching his movie, are they?
Huh?
They're not even pitching his movie, are they?
They did on this Monday. They did this Monday. They did.
Okay.
They mentioned his Christmas Bounty movie that they completely no-sold and forgot about, so they turned him back to a face because it was all very confusing what happened.
All right.
So, and then I guess Michael Strahan threw a hip toss, gave Michael Strahan a hip toss.
Yeah, so...
Titus O'Neil was hilarious, though.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But this... Now, Strahan was good, but he just seemed a bit stiff. Like, just not stiff in what he was doing, but just... I don't know, like the feeling or like he just...
it was stiff. Like, his like announcing skills. You mean like his announcing like of the matches and shit was super like.
I think it just might have been too rehearsed.
Yeah.
Because that's how it came. It didn't seem like it just flowed, like it was natural. Because we know how Michael Strahan, like, you know, if you've seen Michael Strahan on anything, then you fucking know how Michael Strahan does on TV.
Right.
That right there seemed like they said, all right, we need you to do this. And the reason we need you to do it and not do it differently is because our audience. So we need it to be this way particularly. Yeah. And he just didn't seem comfortable.
Not at all.
But Titus was pretty good. But anytime you see The Miz anywhere near anybody, you just don't want to see. I don't know what it is about this guy.
You don't like him.
Like him, yo. I really, like, seriously do not like The Miz.
Okay.
Like, I don't like him as a person anymore.
I'm going to get the door. You have to list 5 reasons why you don't like him.
No, we're just going to wait about 5 seconds. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yeah, we're just going to wait. All right, so I guess that's the intermission. Let's see. I'm over here uploading like a boss. Andrew Links. Okay. Okay. Can I save that? Title too long. Okay.
Everybody's no sold right now.
Huh?
What? So, no double team tag match. Double team tag team match. Yeah, that was sad.
And that right there is probably one of those rehearsed things. He just barked on the line.
Yep.
They want him to be particular, and that fucking hurts the product. Everybody got to be so practiced.
Big E Langston and Mark Henry were a tag team.
Yep, didn't see it.
Which made me very, very happy. Ryback no-sold everything. He was just angry in the ring. So they gave Axel and Ryback the jobber entrance. So Ryback's already in the ring, arms crossed with a fucking mad face. Like he's just mad.
Damn. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing I can feed you there, Smalls. I really didn't see it.
Man,
I can't tell you.
Mark Henry and Big E sharing some moments together. It was adorable.
whatever you're gonna tell, like
Axel
whatever
took
you're
the
gonna say
same.
about the rest of this show is gonna be me learning for the first time. So what?
So CM Punk and the Shield have a thing going, and Daniel Bryan and the Wyatts have a thing going. What do you think it leads to?
I did hear that CM Punk got fucking destroyed by the spear. Speaking of the
Yeah,
spear,
he got destroyed.
they had another one with what's that boy name from the Shield? They had the Shield against the tag team champs and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, they had that.
Surprised he's working another match.
He's just gonna be doing tag team matches.
Well, yeah, he has to. They got dogged out. Roman Reigns has fire up his asshole right now.
Yeah.
And let's see, what else do we get here? All right. That's just all I wanted to say. I just wanted to talk about his spear, which is out of control. Survivor Series. We didn't even talk about Survivor Series. Really, not much to talk about because it sucked so bad.
Yeah, it was all pretty. Roman Reigns was ridiculous.
Roman Reigns was out of control.
Yeah.
And I think that you could have turned the TV after that, or could have, clicked the X button after that, click back on during the CM Punk and Daniel Bryan with the Wyatt's match, and just turned it right back off.
Yeah.
Other than that, the Divas? Oh, man.
Eva Marie got a pin.
She did?
Yeah.
She did. Oh, then proceeded to get fucking demolished, and then fucking no-sold it right after the pin.
Yep.
The art of storytelling, I tell you.
So, what do you think it's gonna? Do you think CM Punk is gonna? Is there gonna be another 6-man tag team match, and he has 2 random people?
Because of Daniel Bryan's absence.
Yeah. What is this gonna lead to? I think they're gonna.
Oh, you mean like because he got the Shield?
Yeah.
Do you think possibly they may be using CM Punk to one by one take the Shield down?
What happens if they do it? Are they? Do you think there's gonna be another 6-man?
I hope not. I really hope not, because Dean Ambrose needs to start having his own shit.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how he's the U.S. champ and just doesn't have singles matches ever.
Right.
I think he might have had like 3.
Yeah.
3 in like 6 months. It's retarded. This guy never defends that belt.
Never.
They just need Abyss to come in and just take it.
Have Mankind come in and take it.
You'll never see it again.
Yeah.
Like, there's no chance that you will see that belt again. So I say just do something. It's ridiculous. But CM Punk, and then they did CM Punk with the Rhodes on SmackDown.
Yeah. That turned into a 12-man tag team.
Yeah, the shit just got out of control.
But did you hear the rumor that they want Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt is going to face off at TLC?
Like, straight up?
Yeah.
I like it.
Who wins?
Ooh, depends on the booking, like, because sometimes we can see what's gonna happen after, but I just got to see where they start. As soon as I see where they start, then I can know where they're gonna be going. Mm-hmm. Then I can say who can possibly win that thing. And right now, since I see them doing absolutely nothing with Daniel Bryan,
yeah,
if I would have to pick a winner just off of a rumor, then I would say Bray Wyatt.
With interference?
Of course. The shit might be a no contest. You know what? WWE likes doing that shit at pay-per-views anyway, so why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah, no clean finish here.
No.
You can count on that one.
I think Ambrose will finally defend that title, and I think they'll do Rollins and Reigns versus CM Punk and a chosen partner. I really hope not, but whatever.
Why do I have a feeling that it would actually be somebody like Big E?
No, because he's got the IC title to defend.
WWE doesn't care. They don't care what we think. They just do it because somebody ain't got nothing else to do. They don't care. Honest. So,
maybe it's Dolph Ziggler finally.
Oh, hell no.
Do you want to talk about SmackDown?
I just saw the last hour.
Titus O'Neil won that eating contest, and then got the
fucking swung out of the world.
And then he had to get swung by Antonio. Then this dude just vomited everywhere.
Yeah, they really had to cover it up with the fucking turkey, though.
Yeah, they covered up vomit. He puked everywhere.
Yo, JBL selling it was classic.
Yeah, JBL oversold it, and then
disgusted and pissed at the same time.
And then Zeb Coulter got yacked on.
Oh yeah. Here's my thing. Where the fuck are the primetime players as a team?
I don't know, man.
Like Darren Young has just been killed off or something. Like just does nothing.
He's the manager.
That is great. Like, all right, so before he was gay, they were in tag teams, they were having matches, they were doing everything together. Now that he's gay, they paid off on it, and now he's doing nothing.
But the Real Americans just laughing and making fun of Zeb Coulter's. Man, they're just so awesome. What happens if the Real Americans joined CM Punk and face the Shield at TLC?
Yeah. It'll make sense because nothing in WWE makes sense.
Like how they're having Brodus Clay turn heel.
I heard that they borrowed his music right quick.
Yeah.
How you take that man music and chicks? And his music though. He just borrowed that young man's music.
And his girls.
Damn. I saw that on SmackDown too, where Brodus was just busting all kinds of ass.
Yeah.
And the chicks look scared.
Yeah, very. Like they just saw somebody get slapped at the dinner table or something.
Naomi, you need to give me that pussy though, man.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but just straight up, she need to go on ahead and just one time. Just one time for the family, man.
No, Sean Moreno just OD'd on the field.
I saw that. I saw that. He did the crawl like that baseball.
He did the military like. He did like the boot camp fucking.
Yeah, like the baseball coach who took the fucking thing, like little landmine thing. The one that you know what coach I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
Oh, that coach was out of control.
So, and then we had Los Matadores versus the Plymouth Rockers, aka 3MB, for like the 40,000th time.
He really came out with the Rockers music. I was actually offended.
El Torito got some action in this match. He actually got tagged in and did a couple Huracan Ranas and shit.
He was gonna get the pin.
He should have.
That's what I thought they were gonna do with it, but they didn't. Cool.
Whatever.
And the whole time I was thinking, I was like, man, we interviewed these guys. I wonder if we'll get them again at Mania.
As Los Matadores?
Yeah, possibly.
Let's interview El Torito. Maybe he'll just shake his cock in our camera.
Yeah, he was twerking.
That's all he does is shake his junk.
What is he doing?
Oh, he just shakes his junk.
I had to explain to Aiden's mother that I don't understand why this young little thing is. I have no idea why he's twerking right now.
He just puts his hands up and just shakes his junk. He's shaking his meat everywhere.
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand life. This little bull is just running around shaking his junk in everybody's face.
Why is it? How long would it take you to grow up Bray Wyatt's beard?
Probably my life. Yeah.
For life?
It would probably take my life to grow that.
Wow, because his shit is OD'd. Like Luke Harper's isn't as long, but his is just all over the place.
Yeah. How long would it take you to grow Luke Harper's beard?
That shit is just undone. That's like 4 months.
No.
6 months. 6 months. Yeah.
Luke Harper's though?
Yeah, because his is not long. His is just wide like mine. Mine grows wide like his.
Like his shit is out of control.
That would take me 4 to 5 months because his doesn't grow long. It grows to the side. And that's how mine is. Bray Wyatt's is trimmed.
That's thick though.
Bray Wyatt's is trimmed, but it's long.
How old is Luke Harper?
33.
You can't tell me he's not 65.
Yo, how does he go in public though? Like for real, let's break. Like, how does he go to a nice restaurant?
They probably are always together. They have to be. In order for the gimmick to work.
They're on the road together.
I think Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper own the gimmick the most. More than Eric Rowan. That's probably why Eric Rowan is just, quiet. But the other two, they own that gimmick.
But what, like if they're wearing like a sweatsuit and like a beanie, like then they still look crazy as all crap, all hell.
Yeah, but I think people know who they are.
Not in the middle of nowhere.
Plus, like if people know that WWE is in town, then it'll be easier for them.
Yeah. I can't imagine like Madison's like New York. We walk into a night like like Bray and Luke Harper walk into a nice New York like eatery. Like there wouldn't be like they'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Smalls, what the hell is an eatery?
A place where you have lunch. A restaurant.
See, I live on the West Coast. I live on the East Coast. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life.
Eatery?
I've never heard that in my life.
Why is it Mark Henry and Curtis Axel had a match?
Like, just them two?
With Big E and Ryback ringside.
Oh, no.
Ryback got destroyed outside, and then Mark Henry slammed Axel back to Minneapolis.
So...
And then Mark Henry does a pin where he doesn't even hook a leg. He just puts his stomach on Curtis Axel and puts his hands way up in front. He just lays on him. He doesn't lay on him. He like poses on him. He like puts his dick on his arm. Like he just poses on him.
Yo, if he would have kicked his legs out and just held them in the air while doing that, that would be hilarious.
And then a lot of hugging between Big E and Mark Henry. A lot of hugging.
So you think that they're going to turn them on each other because they're too friendly?
You got to have Mark Henry as a heel. Mark Henry's on the WrestleMania poster with the baldy. With the baldy.
Already?
Yeah.
Man, I got to check those prices in about 2 weeks.
I got my airplane ticket already because I got so many miles, so I got a free airplane ride.
Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, and I'm getting some real fucking airplane tickets this time. I'm
gonna have the Luke Harper beard for WrestleMania.
I can't do standby. I'm sorry.
No. If I had the Luke Harper beard at WrestleMania, though.
Yeah, I'll get you your seats like 4 rows down.
I want to walk into a bar in New Orleans with that beard.
I think that they would cheer it.
With the tank top.
Dirty?
Dude, I'm gonna run over the tank top about 20 times in the mud.
His tank top is like Yo, do you really think it's just one tank top?
I don't know. I hope he washes it.
I don't think he washes it.
You don't think he washes it? I think he has to.
Unless they just airbrush that shit. But then even when you do that, like how do you break it in? You know when you get new clothes, you gotta break that shit in. So it's not all tight and all stiff. Like his shits be so broken in and lazy. It's like they just say, yo,
his shits be broken
5 years ago. He breaks in his tank tops.
Yeah, his shit is broken in.
Like right now, I'm wearing a tank top that's really fucking broken in. I think I might have had this thing for about 5 years.
His shit is super broken in.
And mine is still white.
He might have worked out in it or something. Like, I don't know what he does with that fucking shirt.
Probably wipes his ass with it and then washes it.
He wipes his ass with it.
And then washes it. That way you get the brown in it. Or he uses that as tie-dye. I'm going too far with the tie-dye.
You're out of control.
I OD'd with the tie-dye. You right.
You OD'd, Waza. Rey Mysterio. What do you think? They want that Rey Mysterio Sin Cara match. You think that's going to happen?
Sin Cara's still on the roster?
They'll bring him back for Mania.
They better not. I don't even know why Sin Cara would even be an option at this point. Really don't. Like that Sin Cara is a bust. Let's just go on ahead, call a spade a spade. Sin Cara has been a bust.
Yeah, but people don't want to admit it.
They shouldn't force that match. I would much rather, well, it's not going to happen. I was going to say I would much rather see Sami Zayn with the mask on against him.
No, he's Sami Zayn. He doesn't need his
mask. It's not going to happen. But hey, I think that those two will put on a pretty good match. I think he would be pretty safe with
Rey.
Yeah, and that's another reason why they won't do Rey and Sin Cara. Sin Cara botches too much for Rey.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got to be safe with Rey. So they won't risk him. Hey, I mean, he just didn't translate well to WWE.
Not like, yeah, Del Rio at least translated, but he is seen as boring by a lot of people.
And that's the thing. But Del Rio wasn't really like. Can we really consider him like a luchador? Luchador?
No, he was just the son of a luchador. He's a big guy.
Yeah. Now, fucking, what's his name? That we're talking about right now, Sin Cara. He's like a straight up luchador. He flies all over the place.
Yeah.
We don't have that in WWE, so it's not too many people he could put matches on that are used to that style.
Right.
Maybe Punk, probably Bryan, because they could play up the whole angle of this guy high flying and Bryan slowing him up as a heel.
Uh-huh.
But they never even touched those type of matches. Maybe they could have did like a tag team match where it had Punk and Sin Cara in it, just to see how they would have worked together, like back when Sin Cara first came in.
Yeah.
Because Punk wasn't what he is now when Sin Cara first came in. So they could have did it just to feel it out.
Right.
And see if he could work well with them. But I think that he was just almost set up to fail.
Why is it if I had that beard in New Orleans, would shit get real?
Let me see, because I know you put up a picture. That shit is OD. You can't tell me he not 65. You can't. Look at that shit. He's out of control. That beard and that, like, his mustache. I don't know who I was saying this to, but his mustache is longer than some people's hair. Look at that. Look at it. Look at his mustache. Look at his mustache. He has more hair on his top lip some people have on their heads. His top lip game is out of control.
Oh my god.
Luke Harper's top lip. Look at it. You can't find his mouth. Find his mouth. I dare you.
I see it right there in the middle.
That's not his mouth.
I see teeth.
Find his upper lip. I'll give you $1 if you find his upper lip. And you can't zoom in. Mm-hmm. Find a speck of his upper lip.
Oh, his upper lip is... Put on an APB for it.
You can't find a speck of that man's upper lip. All right, so what else? What else do we're done with wrestling? We can talk Thanksgiving a little bit.
Sure. I mean, there's nothing left, I think.
We got about a half hour. We still got to do the Q&A. If anybody sent questions to @CAC Show, and please, I got like 50 mentions on my Twitter right now. I'm just looking at this number go up. I pray that none of those are @Wise.
They're gonna ask you whatever happened to Ring of Wisa. That's what they're gonna be.
I did manage to pay off my Podbean, and I got that back on for the month.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully that stays up for another month.
There you go.
Shit. Yeah, I had to pay that one off, and that sucked. But so yeah, I could get back to doing my Raw reviews, get another 4 episodes of that shit, and if I ever find time, which I can guarantee you that I won't, then I could probably do some other stuff during the week. But like I said, I could probably guarantee you that I won't. So let's do Thanksgiving. Well, tell me about your Thanksgiving.
I went and ate at a friend's house, or a family friend, and then...
So you didn't cook.
Fuck no.
Is your cooking gimmick over?
I ain't cooking Thanksgiving dinner.
Smalls, what happened to the Cooking with Smalls channel?
I'm not cooking Thanksgiving dinner.
I just want to know what happened to the Cooking with Smalls gimmick.
I don't know. That gimmick is just on a piece of paper somewhere. There's so much shit. Whyza, you know how much shit you, me, and Blackjack talk. There's like $400 million worth of ideas just layered in the Skype audio that we've laid down.
You're not going to do any of it, are you?
Need to. That's another $1 million. I have too many $1 million gimmicks, Whyza. I don't know which one to choose.
All of them.
At the same time?
At the same damn time.
How do you accomplish one, though? Because you're just going to be 10% in everything, 1 at 100% in one.
Well, fuck. You'll be 0% if you don't start.
That's a...
I'll take 10%.
There's
Wow.
the Grandmaster Whyza right there.
There it is. Got to start. Whichever one you feel is working the best for you. I say always knock out the easy ones first.
Yeah.
Always knock out the easy ones first because it's done. You don't got to spend too much time on it.
I always thought you always want to knock out the hardest thing as quickly as possible. That way it's all downhill from there. It's all like easy from there.
See, I say start off with the easy ones. Then when they don't expect it, you hit them with that OD one. Because it's like, all right, you've been hitting us with the Floyd Mayweather, then wham, here go the Pacquiao punch for you. All right, Pacquiao, I don't know. Yeah, Pacquiao got some destructive power. Here go the Pacquiao punch, and then you can start hitting them with the Floyd Mayweathers. You always gotta build it up. It's building them up. You gotta show the main event after. Nah, you don't lead off with the main event. Hell nah. No. That's like having a Super Bowl before the season.
What are you talking about?
You said that you want to build up with the hard one first.
No, it's like, okay, the biggest pain in the ass tomorrow is blank. I want to do that thing first thing in the morning, so I get it done right away, right when I wake up. So the rest of the day, I don't have to deal with it.
Okay, so while that's going on, you have a bunch of 0% stuff. But that 0% stuff could have already been knocked out.
Yeah, but you still have to do it all eventually.
Let's see how long this takes.
Yeah, but then you're just avoiding the one you don't want to do.
You can avoid it, but you'll still be making some bread on the ones that you already did.
That's true. Are we talking about YouTube channels?
No, I'm just talking about how I schedule things in life.
What's the day in the life of Wise now? He wakes up at around what, 4 a.m.?
About 6:30.
So Wise is up at 6:30.
Then the kids here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're ringing my doorbell at approximately anywhere between 7:02 and 7:06 every morning.
Okay.
I bring them in. I try to no sell them for a while. That doesn't work at all.
Okay.
So I'm messing around with him for a while. I can't do anything because I can't. Like, he will literally be on top of me the entire time. So once I finally do get him to take a nap, if I can, it's been getting a little easier now. But once I get him to take a nap, then I'll fucking try to get some editing work done. After I do that shit, he's right back up within an hour. And he's back all over the place. But all right, so let's just say he's gone, right?
Uh-huh.
Or his mother comes. She comes at about 5:30. Okay. So now I got the both of them. She doesn't leave until about 7.
Okay.
So all right, so I'm like, cool. Now she left. I can go on ahead and get some work done. Nope, because now I'm getting a call about Layla being bad. All right, see, now I got to deal with this. Jesus, I have too many kids. Smalls, stop having sex.
No, I ain't gonna do all that. Hey, that's a little extreme there. I mean, that's just completely out of nowhere there.
Yeah, but no, it's just me doing my kids and then working on the website. We're just taking a whole bunch of time and doing like a bunch of videos. Because here's what I do. I'll get a shit ton of games and I'll just have them done like on my computer. This way I don't got to worry about playing the games for like a week. And I'll edit a bunch of them up at one time. See, now I got the easy one. I got the easy part out the way. Instead of just editing one video and having it up and ready. No, I'm going to edit a bunch of these shits so that by the time I get some silence, I could just do commentary on them and knock them all out at the same time and start scheduling them sons of bitches.
Right.
So, then, all right, he's gone. I do some shit. I say about 3 days out of the week, I'm out of the house by about 9 o'clock to go to work. But it's only 3 days now, which is a lot easier on me than it was before. And I'm doing 10-hour days, part-time schedule. Mm-hmm. Back inside, I get back home by about 5. 5, 6. No, I leave at 6. No, I leave at 5. Come back at 6. And sometimes I don't sleep. I really sleep about 4 hours a day.
That's all you need.
Honestly, it really is. 4 hours.
You can always take naps in the middle of the day.
I learned that. I'll be asleep for 4 hours and feel like I've slept a whole day.
Sometimes it's weird. That's how I am too. If I wake up early, I'm just like, holy shit, no sleep. I'm good. I'm going.
And I don't drink coffee.
I don't like coffee.
I've never even tasted coffee in my life. It's weird. I'll drink liquor, will not drink coffee.
Wow.
That awkward moment when the Miz has a better record at Mania than HBK. All right, so enough about.
What'd you do for Thanksgiving, man?
Smalls, I'm old. I honestly, I'm old. I'm old, and I just mentioned in the video that's about to come out. Smalls, the kids, both of them, my siblings, my cousins, spent the entire Thanksgiving weekend at my house.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah, they were here. They literally just left at about 5:30. Wow. My house has been empty for the first time since Thursday. It's been empty at about 2 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old now. And it's probably going to happen on Christmas too.
Well, at least you got your family.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking fun. Until last night. Last night they wanted to be all types of loud. See, now I got to put boots to asses now.
Oh, okay. What talk show is The Rock gonna do?
All right.
What happens if The Rock was the guest host of Maury Povich for a week?
I was really just about to say Maury. I was about to go Maury. All right. So let's see. What roles would The Rock be good in?
Tyron, if this is your son, you're gonna take care of him? Yeah, Rock. Okay.
Let's see. What would The Rock actually? Because the Wheel of Fortune is The Price is Right is a good one. Let's put him in Jeopardy.
Correct.
Let's see. Man, I haven't seen any talk shows in years.
What happens if he was doing a lie detector with a couple, and the guy was a complete dick, and he was just like, let's just say the guy's name was fucking.
What if he was on Cheaters? What if he was the cheater? Like he's running around with that camera crew.
Hey, Miguel, come here.
Guy.
The Rock needs to talk to you, Miguel.
I think that this is a thing that should happen. The Rock. Can you imagine you cheating on a chick, right? It's your girl for years. You're cheating on her. You get caught by The Rock. And you try to run. Can you imagine running from The Rock and he takes his shirt off and starts... He just burst out his shirt. No reason.
He's already out of his shirt. He takes off his shirt before he enters the door.
It doesn't need to happen. You run. He's like, oh, nah, fuck no. He takes off his shirt and just starts hauling ass after you. Chest jumping all stupid. Arms bulging all out of the place. And there's no reason for it. There's no reason for him to do it. He just does it. He's chasing you with the camera crew. He just wants to ask you some questions.
I just want to talk.
Why the fuck not?
Jim, I just want to talk. Jim, I just want to talk.
I can see The Rock on Cheaters. Fuck yeah. What show you got for The Rock? The Price is Right was damn good.
The Price is Right. I still think he could do Maury Povich. He'd be like, Juan, you told the light checker you weren't cheating. The light checker proves you were lying. Rock bottom.
So we giving out rock bottoms now?
Yes, he rock bottoms people who cheat on their girlfriends.
Oh my goodness! So now he has a rock bottom gimmick on the show.
Why not?
Maury should just rename his show to like the parental fucking test or some shit like that.
The paternity test.
Whatever that shit's called. There you go.
We'll call it the paternity test.
Because that's all it is. That is all it is. Is that liars and little kids who are pieces of shit and their parents are fucking scared of them.
RVD on to Catch a Predator.
Ooh. So can we put The Rock on to Catch a Predator?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I thought you said RVD.
Did I?
Dude, You totally was gonna fuck this girl.
Hey, man, can you sit down real quick? We gotta talk about what you were doing over here, dude. That's not right.
You sure you want to take a poll before we start talking, dude? No, all right, cool.
You want me to throw some pizza rolls in the oven? All right, no, all right.
You were totally about to do it with that 13-year-old girl, but all right, that's cool. You don't have to do it. Dude, you were totally ready to nail it. You're butt naked right now.
Dude, can you please put your pants on before you sit on the bar stool, please?
Yo, when dude was ass naked on that show, it's like, really? She had you get butt ass naked though, like by yourself?
Butt ass naked.
My man was steaming confidence at that point in time. He was about to nail that little twirl.
Remember when one of them was a rabbi?
Yeah. He had the hold up. I seen one where it was a Jewish guy that had the long sideburn joints.
I think that was him.
I think, all right, we might be on the same boat there. Yeah, hell yeah. I seen a bunch of those. I seen a bunch. Oh, the funny ones was when they used to tase him when they tried to get away. They out here tasering, dude. Where the hell you think you going?
Man, look.
Butt
You're
naked.
just like,
Butt naked getting tasered.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Put your pants on. The Rock says put your pants on.
The Rock says put your pants. That's funny. All right, so let's do some Q&A if we have any.
The Rock. I think I fixed the echo.
Boom.
If the Nation of Domination were around today, who would be in it?
Cesaro.
That's it?
All right, Nation of Domination. Do they have to be black?
It's up to you. You have the you have the pen and paper with the green when the green light's stamped on it already before it's even written.
I think that the Nation of Domination was done correctly in WWE 12. I would use those guys.
Yeah.
That was pretty damn good. And for those of you who don't know, that's Sheamus, Wade Barrett, Regal, Drew McIntyre, and that was just them, right?
Yeah. Just the international and Cesaro.
Oh, and we could throw Cesaro in there. Why the fuck not? That would be perfect. Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty badass. You know, if they go to the storyline, because the storyline that they had in WWE 12 was pretty damn good for them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my Nation of Domination. But if you were looking for black guys, it's the black guys that's on the roster, minus Darren Young.
Who has your favorite wrestling style in the WWE?
Currently?
Yeah.
I would say Cody Rhodes.
I'm gonna say Luke Harper. His boots, his clotheslines, his faces, his gator roll, the way he just puts his foot on people's faces like right after a pin for no reason, like his pin
just mushes them in the face for no reason.
Everything he does is on point right now.
Wow.
Everything is on point with Cody Rhodes. Cesaro would be the Owen Hart of the group. Somebody just said.
All right. What else we got?
Gregor wants to know, what are your guys' best ways to pick up chicks?
Oh, man. Do I have to do my Drunk Wiser video?
I mean, you haven't done one in about 8 years.
Nah, there we go. We're referring to that. Where the fuck you going? Yo, come here.
Where the fuck you going, yo? Come here.
Small.
HRE.
Small. I see. You said it wrong. It's come here. All in one word. Come here.
Yeah, come here.
Come here. Yeah, there's no H. I probably spelled it with an H on there, but it's silent. So now all we hear is R-E.
Come here.
That's all we hear.
Come here.
That's it.
Come here.
Where the fuck you going, yo? Come here. All together. The whole sentence is together. No spaces.
I just brutally honest and just be confident. Just be yourself, and I would say don't take no for an answer, because most of the time when they have a boyfriend,
if they say no, you grab her up by the fucking shoulder and be like, what the fuck you mean no?
I don't know about all that, but
nah, the main thing is definitely confidence.
Confidence. You have to just have confidence.
Like the moment they feel you stumbling, like you got to cut a real good fucking promo.
You got to work on your promos. Go study in the mirror. Work on your promos.
Work on your promo. You got to be fluent. As soon as they feel any hesitation in your words, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
And they just honestly want somebody. They just like if you go around and ask, they want just somebody who's clean. Just be clean. They'll notice.
Another thing is keep it short. Sometimes you could get away with running up to somebody and say, "Yo, let me get your number." No introduction, no nothing.
Oh, there's no need for transitions. You can just no sell. You can just no sell it.
Or I mean, if you want to be polite, hey, how you doing? She answers your question, but as she's answering your question, you're staring off into space, not even looking at her. And then like you just, yeah, about that. I was thinking, I think it'd be a good idea if you gave me your number. Still not looking at her, just looking somewhere else.
Always put a time constraint. Be like, hey, I gotta go, but hey, give me my, like,
yeah, a bit of a rush. You look at your arm with no watch on it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
And I promise you could get away with it
always,
because they will find that somewhere. That too. If you're busy, that helps. Because they figure you're busy, you're not going to be breathing down your neck all crazy all the time, so that helps. But yeah, you want to say, yeah, I'm on a bit of a time strength, and you're tapping your arm and you're looking at your arm and there's no watch there. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. You should say, yeah, I'm on a bit of a time thing here. Let me get your number. You could tell me your name as I'm going that way. I promise you, I'm listening, and just go on about your business. You'll get it a lot of times because. People one thing that chicks are too used to is rehearsed lines and people that are just talking too much. They're used to that.
Right.
One thing that they're not all that used to is just people being direct and to the point. So you want to hit them with what they're not expecting to hear. And the thing is, people overthink it when they tell them what they're not used to hearing. People just say, all right, so I got to hit him with this line over here because nobody has ever said that line. No, the best line is get straight to the damn point and go on about your business.
Right. No bullshit. Don't fluff it up because then just be real. Just be honest.
Yeah, you can fluff that shit up later.
I like your shoes. No, you don't. You don't like my shoes. Hey, that's a cool purse. No, it's not a cool purse. Nobody she knows you don't give a shit about her purse. Unless you're gay.
Now I want to go up to chicks saying the world's dumbest shit.
That's what I do. I just want a chance to film it. I tried to film Josh Bruin, who's a follower of the show. He actually met me up at a Best Buy.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing this in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have the beard. We have to approach somebody. I have to approach somebody with the demeanor of trying to get their info, and I'm gonna be using your beard as a catalyst. Your beard is going to be the selling point.
This is to a female, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an attempt to film. This is gonna be on film.
Well, hopefully, I have a wireless microphone by then.
And what is going to be the deal is gonna be me trying to put over your beard to get me some cheeks. I think I could do it. I think I could put over your beard, not saying a single word about myself, just putting over your beard to get me some cheeks.
Yeah.
That's on the back. You got to make it weird. You got stupid weird. Just randomly, yeah. And let
me get your impression on this in the chat. I was gonna go to Walmart and I was gonna hide the camera, and I was literally just gonna get behind somebody who was playing an Xbox or whatever, and just go yeah, and just keep staring at the game. No sell the guy playing. And just be like, yeah. And he's just looking around like, what the fuck? Yeah. I think that guy would get freaked the fuck. He'd start running.
All right. What other questions did we get?
Yeah. How would a Fandango TV show work out? On the WWE Network, it would be awesome.
Fandango needs to do a show where he's just fucking living life and picking up chicks.
Yes.
And kissing his own hand and shit.
Let's see. We're not talking about that company.
Oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
With Christmas coming up, what are the few movies you like to see or enjoy to see when you were a kid or now?
Say it again.
With Christmas coming up, what are a few movies you like to see or enjoy to see when you were a kid or now? Is there any movies you just pop in and like?
For every year from the time I was about 7 up until last year, I religiously watched A Christmas Story.
Really?
Every year. Last year was the first year I didn't watch it. And I would literally watch it like at least 5 times around Christmas. At least.
Wow.
Last year was the first time I didn't watch it. Let's see, another one I will watch. I would still watch How a Grinch Stole Christmas.
Right.
Let's see. I kind of stay away from those National Lampoon ones. I don't really care for them. Just whatever Christmas stuff comes out, I guess. I don't know. Like when I like Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I kind of watch almost all of them. But A Christmas Story was definitely the one. I think everybody knows that one. Hell, I damn near know the lines by heart.
Let's see. This is a question. Who do you guys hope to interview in the future, and what would you ask? I think the better question is, who are we going to party with in New Orleans is the better question. Because they will be in the bars.
Who would you party with in New Orleans, Smalls?
It definitely won't be CM Punk.
Give me Ric Flair.
If he's there, yes.
He's definitely not going to be there. But you can't tell me that Ric Flair won't be the best party.
He was like 2 feet away from us, too, drinking a beer at 10 in the morning.
You got the picture with him.
Yeah, that was hilarious. 10 a.m. he needed a beer.
Yeah, Ric Flair is in the lobby, cracked on the morning. Let me not say cracked on the morning. It was regular hours. No security, nobody around. Just drinking beer. Just on the phone, chilling, drinking beer. Nobody around.
No.
His own business. Drinking. In a random hotel. What was it?
I believe that was the Marriott.
Okay. Why am I thinking of W?
That's the one in Hollywood.
Okay. But yeah, that'd be Ric Flair. All right, so current WWE guy, Big E.
I don't think he goes out much though.
I can imagine. All right. Let me change that.
A couple beers with Big E is actually pretty cool experience.
Here it is. At a party, who would I party with? I would say whoever's running Big E's Twitter. Give me that guy. I want to party with that guy. Because he would just say the weirdest shit to chicks, and it would probably
Big E probably is that guy that just doesn't give a shit and just always has fun.
Plus, it would be so easy to pick up chicks if you got Big E with you. Like, go up to the chicks and he's just the muscle.
Yes.
Who's going to tell you no? Like, he's just standing there with his arms folded behind you with his chest out. Who's going to tell you no?
No.
Ain't nobody telling you no. You're going to get you some yams. So, I would say Big E because when I go to parties, I like to chill.
Yeah. I
like to chill, and then every now and then I'll act out a little bit. But for the most part, I like to chill and just see whose attention I could get.
So you wouldn't want to drink with Roman Reigns or like the Shield?
If I would drink,
I think drinking with Dean Ambrose would be an experience.
See, I think he
fuck your world up.
Different type of drinker. I can see more as a beer drinker. I don't drink beer at all.
He would fuck your mind up though. He would start saying some weird ass shit.
Yeah, he would say things I'm not really particularly interested in hearing at a club.
These aliens, they're around here. They got the satellites. I see them in my visions.
That. You know what? Another person I wouldn't mind partying with. This might shock you.
Mark Henry.
I was gonna say Cena.
Yeah, you'd probably.
I'm curious as to because Ric Flair put him over as a partier.
Yeah, as a drinker.
I could if Ric Flair likes drinking with you, I think I would like drinking with you.
Have to, right?
You got to. Yeah, I'm on board with that one.
Can you imagine if we were just at a bar and John Cena walked in and we were just like, "Hey, man," and then it ended up being a 45-minute conversation. Half of it is like.
That's the person. All right, one person I would want to interview. Give me Cena.
But the real Cena.
Give me Cena. The real Cena. I would interview him over anybody. Easily over anybody.
But
Give me.
You can't be asking about dripping sweat from the ceiling.
No, it'd be a serious ass interview.
Wow.
I would be prepared for that shit.
You would do research.
No, I had to talk. I had to ask this man about dripping sweat from the ceiling. That was a must-ask question.
Nikki Bella, though.
Nikki Bella. What about her? Oh no, I'm not asking that man about dripping sweat on Nikki Bella.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
We have more respect for John Cena.
yeah, give me another one.
Let's see. Who is Dean Ambrose the next Austin?
No.
Who is the next Triple H?
Ugh, nobody. Triple H. I think Triple H had a plan from the door. Triple H had plans from the door. This shit didn't just fall in his lap. But who will be the next guy to start burying and shit, things like that? The business is different.
Yeah.
Can't get away with any of that stuff that they were doing back then. So,
do you think TLC ends with Orton grabbing the World Heavy and Cena grabbing the WWE?
nah.
You don't think it's a title switch?
Nah. I think it's gonna be something stupid, but I don't think they'll do that finish because everybody's already saying it.
Who do you think? Wow. What did you think of the Auburn-Alabama game? Ew. This guy, one of our guys actually went to the game and he said it was ridiculous. Dude, when that motherfucker ran it back, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is how they're booked to lose? Good job, guys.
Booked.
This is how you book somebody strong in a loss. This is a John Cena loss.
I didn't see the game. I saw the replay of that replay.
Yeah.
It looked like yeah, Alabama definitely had their jobber squad out there because they weren't even trying to stop the guy from running back.
What do you think about it, dude? Their field goal unit is all fat linemen, and their kick return unit is all athletes.
It looked like everybody was out there like, somebody else will get him. I'm busy.
Yep.
That's what it looked like.
But when he turned the corner, I was like, oh my God, he's gone.
They had 3MB out there.
Man, they threw out somebody. El Torito, and then I would have done the El Torito junk shake if I ran that motherfucker back.
Uh-oh. So you'll be out there twerking El Torito style?
Probably.
Uh-oh. All right, what else did we get?
Did you see Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn on NXT this weekend? Or this week?
I need you to send me that.
You're going to have to watch it as soon as you can because that was probably a 4.5-star match.
I heard. I definitely heard that.
Let's see. Why are the Jets so bad?
Because they don't believe in offense.
I mean, the Dolphins whooped on them, though.
With no offensive line. Like, they just had, like, half a line. But, yeah, that's the reason. Keep it going.
Let's see here. What else? It's 5:05. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, we're in overtime right now.
We are in overtime. Just trying to see. Yeah. Do you think Sandow wins world title at TLC? No. What will happen to what's going to happen to Curtis Axel?
Did we do the show last week? Yeah, we did. Yeah, he's done to me. I don't see anything happening with the guy.
Nothing.
At all. Keep it going.
What do you think Mark Henry's doing for WrestleMania?
He just came back. We can't really answer that question until we see what direction they're going to be going with him. And that'll probably take about a month. And it's hard to say with Mark Henry because he only stays in one role for about 2 months, 3 months max.
Right.
So we have no idea what's going to be happening with him.
I think that's it.
We got them all?
We got them all.
God damn it all. I wanted more questions.
Let's see. Marvel or DC? Somebody actually asked that.
Well, shit, I grew up on DC.
Yeah.
Now, do I think they have the better yeah, they have the more developed characters, so yeah. I would say DC.
Big Show vs. Triple H sledgehammer ladder match. That'd be awesome.
Now, DC would be Superman and all those guys, right? Let me just make sure.
Probably. Did you see the Johnny Gargano Chris Hero match?
No.
Where Johnny Gargano hit Chris Hero with a pedigree and Chris Hero kicked out at 1?
Oh, he knows. Oh, I see what they did there.
I put the link in your chat.
I see what they did there.
Yeah, that was that was interesting to say the least. But I think we're done here.
We're done?
I think we're good here.
Let me just go over my Twitter. Let me just see. Optimus sent us some pictures.
He sent us some ridiculous items.
With the beanie and the chain. By the way, Optimus. I didn't. You sent me that you had did a video, but you didn't send us any link to it. And that was like a month ago now. I had sent you a message back, never got anything from it. So if you still want us to see that, make sure you send us a link. Also, for anybody that wants to put anything on the channel, wrestling related, or if you do any wrestling talks, just send us a link, and we could probably feature it on the channel if Smalls is still about that. All right, Smalls is still with it.
I'm about that life.
So there we go. Now we can close this sumbitch out. Total Divas comes on at what time?
2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Well, the fucking night game sucks.
Who's night game tonight?
Giants and Redskins.
Man, that was that was a bit prematurely booked.
That's some WWE. That's some Vince McMahon coming down and be like, God damn it, put these guys, God damn it.
Like, fuck, we can't do the Chiefs and the fucking Broncos again. We just did them last week.
That's true. Yeah, you can't do it again. Oh, God damn it. The New York, God damn it. New York market, God damn it.
Then we can't do Seattle and New Orleans. We got them tomorrow.
Yeah, they wanted an East Coast. They always default to the East Coast, NFC East.
There's no other matchup really. All these matchups.
Tomorrow is gonna be a hell of a fucking game.
That's just gonna. I picked the Seahawks, but I'm kind of backing off of that because Browner's out. Yeah. And
Seahawks at home. Seahawks at home, dude.
Yeah, they're at home, and that's the kicker.
Last time Marshawn Lynch ran a hole through that defense. I think he's gonna do it again.
Who would you have booked for tonight's game? I probably would have booked Pittsburgh and Baltimore for tonight's game.
No, that was the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, I know. But doing this preseason.
Let me see the schedule today. Yikes.
You could do. That's the only one. Even though their records suck, they still are a rivalry.
New England and Houston would have.
Maybe Arizona and Philly. If you had to rebook it.
I had to rebook it. I think Cincinnati and San Diego would have been better. Because that's a game that is going to be solid.
But it's not a draw.
It's not a draw.
And neither is Philly and Arizona. So Pittsburgh and Baltimore is the only draw there.
Yeah, they decided to do that one Thanksgiving.
I found that weird. When I seen them playing on Thanksgiving, to me that was just weird.
Yeah. I really think they should do the rivalry Thursday, though. I think every Thursday game should be a division game.
Just to bring people into the Thursday market?
I think so. I think that's the best time to do it. I think that's the best thing. Thursday night, it's rivalry Thursday. All right, we got fucking Steelers and Ravens, or we got Chargers and Raiders, or we got Colts and fucking whoever,
So they look to work like a gimmick day.
That's what they have to do. That's how it's gonna sell more, I think, overall.
That's how they're gonna sell more merch?
I think that's how they're gonna make it a bigger brand.
Okay, so they could take over the TNA market.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, my bad. I mentioned it. I apologize. Yeah, the show's gone on too long.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.